Hello and welcome back. In this tutorial I'm going to add some body detail to the little box girl. So I'm going to start by adding a ring around each limb of the body, because when we texture it we're going to add black to that ring and separate the top from the bottom. So to do that I am going to go back in, press 1 to go back in to exit smooth mode. So I'm just going to take the insert edge loop tool from the mesh tools and add a little loop about that far apart using the two lines. Then right click and click on faces and select, go back to your select tool again to get rid of insert edge loop tool. Then select faces and just go around and select all the faces on this part. Just make sure you don't select any extra faces. Okay, with that done, go into mesh and click on extract, but go into the settings first and make sure separate extracted faces is selected. Then hit extract. Now that's basically it. However, if you go into your outliner, which is in window and outliner, you'll see that it is created in a new polygon inside the arm. For a bit of organization, I think we should start to name each body part. So this is the head. This doesn't appear to be anything in my... Delete anything there that might be extra. So this is the left arm. Okay, I'm just going to call this L ring, and this part will be arm. Okay. Now the top half of this I will be texturing a different texture, but that won't matter too much. We don't need to separate the top from the bottom. Now with that done, I'm just going to rename each body part. So I will name this right leg. Oops. I appear to have some extra parts that I don't need. This will be left leg, and then right arm. Of course the body. Okay, now I'm going to create a ring on the left leg. I will be duplicating these arms again for this part once I have this done, so I will probably just delete the right arm and leg. So for this, press 1 again, get your insert edge loop tool and create a ring here. Okay, with that done, if you just select the faces around it, if you go into your side view mode by pressing spacebar, selecting all of the faces and going to mesh and extract. Now if this does not do anything, it is because you still have the edge loop tool selected. So click on the select tool and then drag over and hit extract. There we go. So now if we name this just left leg and left leg ring. Okay, hit 3 again to smooth things out. Now for the body, go back into your edge loop tool Hit 1 to exit smooth mode and just create a ring here, here, and another one here and here. Yeah, I might just make that. There we go. Now press the select tool and select all of your faces and then hit extract. The same with this part. There we go. Now body top ring. Body bottom ring and body. Oops. These appear to have grouped inside the body group, so I'm just will hold the middle mouse wheel and drag them out of the group and then delete the group. Okay, so I will just smooth that out again. Okay, now I want to create, oops. Now I want to create 2 straps like the top of a dress here. So I will go and select the edge on the bottom. I will hold Control, right click, Edge Ring Utilities, Edge Ring and Split. Do that again. Select the edge again and do it again. And on this side, do it again. And one more. Oops. Okay, now with all these edges created, double click on them and just move them to the left until you get the right size of a strap, which I think would be, let's see, about here. And I think I will select the vertex and just move these ones slightly left like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now with that done, go to faces, select these 2 faces, like so. Go up to extract again in mesh and hit extract. There we go. With that done, name both your straps. Strap. So that is right strap, left strap, and name body again. And then just move them out of the group. There we go. Now just smooth all that layer again. There we go. It's good. It's good. Very good to keep things organized all the time. There we go. Now we have to create a eye, 2 eyes, a mouth, and 2 eyebrows. So an easy way to do that would be, for the eye, would be to take the head, press 1 to unsmooth it, take the head and duplicate it, move it over, and we're going to use the same technique we used for the leg, but we're going to create an eye this time. So I want to delete the bottom portion here. With that done, if you select the object, you go to Mesh, Mirror Geometry, click on the settings, and Mirror Direction Y, and hit Apply. There we go. With that done, press O for your scale tool, and just scale it up and shrink it down, and hit 3 to smooth it out. With that done, then we'll just scale it into shape. Go back into your perspective mode. Shrink it down. Move it into position. Should probably be about here. This seems a little bit too big. So maybe about there. Then press Ctrl D and duplicate again. And bring out the second one and shrink it down to about there. And this will be the pupil. Like so. Name them, group both of them. So click on one of them and press Control on the second one. And press Control G to group. And name that left eye. Press Control D on the group. Rename that left eye to right eye. If your pivot point is all the way down here in a group, if you click on your group or object when you want to center the pivot, just go to modify and center pivot. It should jump back. Then we'll just organize these eyes. Same with here. If you go to modify center pivot. Perfect. Now once we have the hair done, we will probably move the eyes into a different place, but for now this should do. Now if we just, for the mouth, if you just create a simple polygon cube like so, with the cube selected, if we, an easy way to do this might be just to select the edges on all of the cube, go to Edit Mesh and Bevel. Go over to your channel box in your inputs, click on Poly Bevel 2, change your segments to 2 and your fraction to 0.2. Okay, with that selected, select the cube, hit 3 to smooth it out, bring the cube over to about here, and I will just create a simple shape that imitates a mouth. Pretty much just that. I will right click and select edges. I will select one edge. I will hold Control, right click, edge ring utilities, edge ring and split, just like that. Then with that edge selected, press W for your move tool and just bring this down like so. Then right click again, select your vertices, drag over here with your mouse and then hold shift and drag over the other opposite side. And then move them up. That way we will create a smile. Oops. Hang on. I will take these vertices here on the both ends and I'll move them up as well. There you go. Now with that done, get your scale tool, scale it down, and then move back into the head. And just drag into place. Oops. There we go. Now if we want, let's see, I'll just move these down a little bit. If you want an eyebrow, if you just duplicate this, move it up over to here, press E for rotate, rotate around like so, And then just duplicate it again for the other opposite side. Just like so. Okay, that is all the body detail we're going to do for now. In the next tutorial, we're going to create the hair. With that done, we should just texturize the body and maybe add some lights, and it should be almost renderable at that stage. Alright, see you in the next lesson.